Welcome to another Civilization 6 game, and this time I'm going to use an idea I got from one of my Discord participants, and we are going to play as Rough Rider Teddy, and we will combine him with Owls of Minerva, because Rough Rider Teddy gets more envoys with city-states, and the Owls of Minerva also allow you to get more envoys with city-states. So, we'll see how far we can take this concept. And we will be playing on a 6-player map, on Deity, obviously with secret societies enabled. So, let's get started. And I'll also try to play relatively peacefully. But no promises. I will defend the city-states if I have to. Alright, let's get started. Our number one priority will be finding city-states, because that's what we need to do in order to actually get Owls of Minerva. If we get lucky, we will be the first ones to make contact with a city-state and get an envoy, and maybe get Owls of Minerva like that. Anyway, let's maybe check out our starting location. Yeah, no hills I could settle on. I think we'll just settle on spot, but I'm not overly excited about this location. Okay, let's settle on spot. I mean, it could have been worse. We have some stone in range, we have bananas, we have some jungle that we'll be able to chop. We got tobacco over there with one fate, so I could actually use that to get my pantheon a little bit faster than usual. Okay, we will open with a scout. I mean, I think a scout opening is such a no-brainer now, with the Frontier Pass and secret societies, that it's not even worth considering anything else. And since we have that stone, we'll start with the mining. And let's go find some city-states. Hopefully we'll get some good ones. Hopefully we'll get some city-states in the first place, as in our general area. We need to be in range to send trade routes. This will be our number one goal, to have as many of our own cities as possible in the trade route range of city-states. Hopefully we'll be able to get a city-state in range of every single city we got. Okay, so we made contact with Owls of Minerva, and we got the first city-state. What's the bonus on that one? Your districts with a building provide +1 great person point of their type. Oh yeah, this is actually a pretty nice one. Okay then. Now, I'm not getting Owls of Minerva just yet. We will get Magnus first. Because the idea is to get provision before we get our first settler. Which means we need one more governor title. Hopefully we'll get one. Okay, we got a scout, let's send him in the opposite direction. Now we need to find a natural wonder and a barbarian camp. So first, builder. We'll need that for some improvements. We are about to finish mining, which means we definitely want to get the stone. And our borders will expand, but I'm not waiting 11 turns. Let's get the tobacco, and that way we can start accumulating some faith, which is a little bit earlier than usual. We will get Code of Laws in 5 turns, then I can pick up God King, but we can already start accumulating faith right now. Next up, Animal Husbandry, to reveal horses. And let's go. That was the sound of a barbarian camp spawning somewhere. Okay then, yeah, right here, I can see it. We can probably get rid of that. Yeah, I just need the discipline. So let's wait for discipline and then we can attack. We found another continent. So that's the boost we just got. Maybe the city-state will help us out a little bit. That would be nice. Here's another city-state. A unit with a unique promotion tree that can be purchased with faith. Combat unit strength is increased with barracks, armory, and the military academy. Okay. I don't remember this. Is this relatively new? Because I literally do not remember this one. Okay, we'll grab that for sure. And they will be in range. Let's just stand on top of the hill. I'm waiting for discipline, which we'll get on the next turn.
That is best.
There we go. Discipline, and let's pick up God King still, because that will double our Fate output. And I want that Pantheon. Right, I don't want to get cut off by this guy, so we don't really need to go further east. Now let's hope the city-state will help us out here. And then we can actually kill him. There we go, now we can kill him and destroy the Barbarian Camp. Nice. We did not make contact with the secret society, but that's alright. I still need one more governor title, however. Now, I could try to go for a religion. We would have to find a natural wonder to get the boost. Let's get started on archery at least, or on bronze working. And then we can switch.
The sea seemed to
Oh,
roll
there we
back
go.
upon itself.
We got a natural wonder. And we made contact with the Hermetic Order. Let's switch to astrology then. If we can get a religion, that might actually come in handy. I certainly wouldn't mind getting a religion. And even if we don't, having some fate will be useful, one way or the other. There's the builder, so let's grab some production. And we should explore this general area to the southeast. And the warrior can go northwest. This'll be a good spot for a city. We got some horses, we got some decent production. So, yeah, and also a spot for a dam, right here, or right here. Let's get started on the settler, and we can pick up provision. There you go. Okay. Yeah, settler is fine. We are not threatened by barbarians right now, so I think Slinger can wait. We got 2 more builds. I don't have irrigation yet, so we cannot get tobacco. We could get horses. That's only 50 gold to get that tile. And in the long run, it should basically pay for itself. Once we're able to sell it to somebody. Works for me. Oh, we got a barbarian. So that means there has to be a barbarian camp to the east. Right, maybe we should get a slinger now. The settler can wait 5 turns. Now, I don't want that scout to see my city. So let's try to prevent that if we can. There's the barbarian camp. Let's go back into our borders. We got horses, and then we'll get 1 more quarry. Works for me. Still need some more fate. And we should be able to get archery boost for destroying that barbarian camp. That's the general idea. And now we unlock the holy site. I think I'll try to get a religion. So we could build it right here. Do we have a better spot? Yes and no. I don't really have enough money to buy any more tiles. But this spot is okay. I don't really have any mountains in range, so we can't really take advantage of that. We got one over here, but then we have rise. Okay, let's get started on archery, because we will probably get the boost. I think that's reasonable to say. Get the quarry and heal up our warrior before we go east. The idea is to get the archery boost though. There's the quarry. Okay, you can heal up and we can follow that. Oh, he went west. So now he will see my city, however, I should still be able to cut him off. I should be able to just kill him, to be honest. Preferably with the slinger. Okay, about that holy site. Yeah, I will not be trying to build a Stonehenge. Yes, it's nice, but AI usually likes to build it, so pass. I could get a holy site right here. because it would be more beneficial to save the locations next to our city center or other things. So even though I normally wouldn't spend 55 gold to buy a tile like this, in this case it makes sense, because I don't want a tile next to our city center to be occupied by a holy site. We'll get this one. So holy site over there. And the settler can wait. Yup. We should be getting a pantheon very soon. There it is. And the spearman left the barbarian camp. Let's see what we can get. Not what I wanted. So we could pick up fertility rites. We could pick up Earth Goddess. I think I might just pick up Earth Goddess, because that's always nice. We could pick up Fate from quarries. That's an option. But I really like Earth Goddess. That's basically free Fate in the long run. A lot of free Fate. I think that's the best option here. Let's see how many breathtaking tiles we already have right now. Appeal. So we did have a wonder up here. Mount Vesuvius. That is not breathtaking. These ones are breathtaking. Yeah, it's not amazing right now in our general area. I do not have a single breathtaking tile in my range. But we also have some jungle, which lowers appeal. So the idea is to chop all that jungle, which should improve the situation. I still think that's the best option in the long run. I mean, sure, Storm Circles would give me more faith right now, but Earth Goddess will give me way more faith in the long run. Way more. So let's just go with Earth Goddess. There we go. Okay, let's go after that spearman maybe. I'm not too worried about the barbarian scout. Let's go after the spearman. Once we kill the spearman, we can destroy the barbarian camp. So I can actually do it right now. Yeah, so here's the problem. If I attack him with my warrior, I will kill him. If I attack him with my slinger, that will not be a killing blow. But I need the slinger to get the killing blow. That's important. Again, for archery boost. He will go back, which is fine. We got craftsmanship. So let's just move east and try to kill that barbarian scout. Next up, foreign trade, especially since it's already boosted. I am still keeping discipline, although I do not need God King anymore, should have switched that out. Here, got him, which gives us archery, and some era score, nice. Okay, and that already gives us enough for normal age. We don't have to be worried about the dark age. Not that dark age matters too much early on. Next up, pottery research. Oh nice, we got Gilgabro in the game. Okay, that's actually really nice, because one of my goals for this game will be to stay relatively peaceful. Also, happy birthday, Garantio, if you're watching. So, yeah, we still need to kill that scout. But he's not going anywhere, we destroyed the barbarian camp he spawned from. Which means he can't go back there because it doesn't exist anymore. Alright, we got the holy site. So, since we got the holy site, we should really get a shrine. Because I will not be generating any great prophet points without the shrine. And Sumeria is already generating 1 point per turn. So let's delay that settler a little bit and get the shrine. If the idea was to get a religion, we really need to rush the shrine. Otherwise, it was a little bit pointless to get that holy site that early on. We got some more city-states. Let's see. Cities receive +2 power for every harbor building, that is nice. And Vilnius, for the highest active alliance level, your theater square districts receive +50% adjacency bonus. Not the best city-state bonus ever, especially since it's kind of hard to get theater squares with good adjacency bonus. But it could have been worse, I'll take it. Now this will be a fairly delayed settler, but that's alright. As long as we get a religion, I'm okay with that. Okay, next up, can we farm a resource? Yes, we can. Down here. Let's get writing, because even though we opened with a holy site, we still want science, for obvious reasons. Now, science will not be our main focus. Our main focus will be trade routes, because we need as many trade routes as possible to maximize Teddy's unique ability. This one. Envoys sent to city-states, you have a trade route to count as 2 envoys. So that combined with Owls of Minerva is basically the play for this game. That's the whole concept behind this game. So that's what we'll be doing. Here's another Barbarian Scout. Okay, then he's not moving towards me, so that shouldn't be a problem. The shrine is almost done. There it is. Now we can get the settler, and the warrior can escort him. Hopefully we will actually get that religion, because that is a bit of a commitment. I didn't need the religion, but since we have an opportunity to get it, let's try to get it. We got foreign trade. Looks like that scout basically killed himself. Okay, works for me. Attack this one. We got a promotion, a nice one. And next up, state workforce. We should get 6 population. Yeah, we will. Especially since we will not lose any population by building the settler. Because we have provision on Magnus. Okay, let's heal up that slinger and then upgrade him to an archer. Now, where do we want to settle? I see a few potential locations that would be pretty good. Let's pick up faster movement on hill terrain. Right, so we could settle somewhere around here. We could settle here to get the horses. We could have a city in range of 2 different sources of horses. So I would have to settle right here. Or here. Then we'll get both horses with 1 city. Yeah, we should probably settle here, and then we can build a dam on this tile in the future. And then we can have an industrial zone, let's say here, where the scout is. That would be a pretty good one. I like that. And we'll have quite a few hills in range, if we settle right here. And maybe we can also get some tiles from the city-state, before it expands too much. Okay, next up, bronze working to reveal Aaron. Yeah, let's settle right here, and maybe we can get some tiles from the city-state before it expands its borders too much. We can already get friendly with Canada, nice one. And we enter the classical era. There, declare friendship. Can't do that with Gilgamesh just yet. We'll go for free inquiry. And the settler is almost ready. And get our first archer. Okay, let's keep exploring. We still got more city-states to make contact with. Now, in theory, it is possible that Gilgamesh would declare war on us. So I'm going to leave that archer in my capital. War cards can be pretty scary very early on. Hopefully it won't be a problem, but it might be. Now, about the campus. We could get one here, but I'll probably want to chop all that Django, including Django with bananas, because Django lowers appeal, and I don't want it to do that. In fact, we should get a trader. But I will need 1 more governor title, this one, to get Owls of Minerva before we get the trader. So instead, let's get a builder. Or we can just grab the monument. Yeah, let's grab the monument. because it's already turn 44. Yeah, he's actually sending some units. I don't like that. And I can't really get friendly with him. So this might be a bit of a problem. I could definitely see him declaring war on me. Maybe we should settle to the east instead. Because if I settle right here, and he actually declares war on me, that city will be very exposed to an attack. I think it's safer to just go east. We could settle right here. I don't really have much of a choice if I want fresh water. Let's go east, I think that's just safer. And I think we should actually switch to masonry to get walls. It looks like I might need them. Yeah, he has a city right there. And here's another AI. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Declared friend? Oh, did he actually agree? I didn't think he will agree when he didn't like us. Okay, that's pretty funny. I mean, it's Gilgabro, right? Okay, we can go west then. I just kind of automatically assumed he will decline because he was unfriendly. But he did not. So this is quite convenient. How's the status of our religion? Let's see. Okay, 5.7, 4.6. I might not actually get a religion. Yeah, it's starting to look fairly unlikely. They are getting a lot of points per turn. I would need to get another holy site very, very quickly, and then another shrine. That's probably not happening. But this is why I normally don't try to go for religion on Deity, because it's hard, since AI starts with extra settlers on turn 1. If they really prioritize it, you cannot beat their Great Prophet points per turn this early on, you just can't. Anyway, about that city location. I still think it should be this one. Especially now that we are friendly with Sumeria. So we'll go there. But it doesn't look like I will be getting a religion. Unless I somehow get a lot of money and then decide to use that money to speed it up. It's an option. I mean, I could sell my horses, I already got 50. Let's do that then. We'll sell our horses. We can sell 20 to Canada, or not. Let's check Sumeria. Maybe he will buy. He would maybe buy 40. Okay, he will. Some gold per turn as well. How much will he give us? Not that much. Okay, apparently he won't give us any. Let's just give him fewer horses. 35 horses in exchange for 126 gold. 36 horses. It probably won't be enough gold to rush that prophet. But we'll see, maybe it will be. Let's talk with Scythia. She's not my neighbor, which means it's safe to sell her some horses. She doesn't like us too much, but hopefully she will buy some. They will only buy up to 40, which is why I'm trying to sell 8. Okay, 20 gold. Not the best deal ever, but I'll take the money. Okay, here you go. I'll take the money. So next up, now we can get a trader, because state workforce will be done in 2 turns. And we'll get the governor title to get Owls of Minerva. And then we will get their first bonus. Here's another city-state. Your trade routes generate +1 gold for every 5 tiles they travel. Yeah, we probably want to get that city-state, because we will be prioritizing trade routes. We want to get as many as we possibly can. So that will synergize nicely with that strategy. Okay, let's keep going. I knew it. I knew he's going to move into the spot I wanted to take. Okay, fine, whatever. Let's get rid of God King. And probably pick up Ilkum. Or urban planning for now. Urban planning is worth it early on. We do not really need discipline anymore. Conscription will be fine. Well, there it is. I still want to settle right here, so let's wait one turn. Wait until he moves out of the way. And we'll get Owls of Minerva. Done. So now we will get extra envoys when we send a trade route to a city-state. And we already get more because we are playing as Rough Rider Teddy. So that will be a pretty good synergy. And we got an extra economic policy slot because we picked Owls of Minerva. We could get Ilkum because I will need another builder like right now basically. So that works. Oh yeah, he doesn't like us because he has a different one. Okay. Whatever you say. I thought Canada was supposed to be friendly. And we are already friendly, so I literally do not care about his opinion. Horseback... No, let's finish bronze working to reveal iron. And we can keep going west. So, this will be the city. I still want my Great Prophet. So let's see if we actually have a chance. No, they are already gone on turn 52, even though I rushed the holy side. Well, that's just bad luck, I suppose. But it happens. It will still be kind of useful, because I will be able to use Faith, just not as useful as it would have been otherwise. Okay, so first trade route. We already have 2 envoys in Cardiff, but that bonus is not as useful right now. Yeah, this would be the most useful bonus right now, but we already have competition in there. Canada has 4 envoys. This one also looks kind of useful. Any quest to send a trade route? No. Oh sure, now we have a quest to construct a holy site. Yeah, now I'm not interested in building another one. I suppose we could just go with the scientific city-state. The bonus will not be too useful just yet, but it's a nice bonus. Okay, sure, let's go with that one. That is actually a very nice bonus. And we'll get +1 science. There we go. We got +2 era score as well. And now we have 3 envoys. So... Also, if one of the AIs decides to attack some of the city-states, I will probably defend them. As long as it's not one of my allies, because then I can't defend them. Hopefully that's not going to happen. Let's open with a monument. And the next up, I kind of need another builder. It's only 3 turns, so let's grab one. And let's see if we can go west. I just need the city-state units to move out of the way.
I'm also interested.
Where's iron? Oh, right here. We literally settled right next to it. Okay then, that's convenient. There is one over here as well. But this is good enough. I'm glad we have one. Next up, probably irrigation or currency to get to the commercial hub. Yeah, I will not be getting this tile anymore, I guess. But we can still get some tiles. Let's maybe wait for land surveyors if we are going to do that. To not waste too much money. We'll get a builder and then we can get another settler. That's 8 turns. And I can actually speed him up by removing the jungle. And we want to remove the jungle anyway, because of the appeal penalty. So let's just remove this one right away. That will give us some food and also some production. We still got some city-states to make contact with. There we go. So, I don't think I can farm a resource. I can farm this one. It's just that it would cost me quite a lot of money. There's Gandhi. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to wait for land surveyors. We don't actually have that yet. We will have it in 2 turns. Okay, let's wait for it then. We can probably stay friendly with Gandhi, but not yet apparently. Okay, so now we can pick up land surveyors
It was luxuries like
instead of urban planning, instead of Ilkum. I'm not recruiting any builders right now, so land surveyors it is then. And we'll buy the rice, because then I can farm it and get the boost for irrigation. And then we can get tobacco. That's the general idea. And obviously we'll go for political philosophy next. And then... okay, I could promote Magnus. Let's maybe pick up Liang. Yeah, Liang is always useful, so we'll get Liang. And then we can take advantage of the bonus. But it's not the only city I will be recruiting builders in, just to make that clear. And I usually pick up Liang mostly for reinforced materials, which will always be useful in some city. There's another eruption. Yeah, we'll have a city over here probably, so that will be kind of useful. There's the irrigation boost. And let's get irrigation right away. Then we can finish currency. Because first, I need to finish the settler anyway. And then we can get another builder. So let's go get the tobacco. We still got one more AI to make contact with. And there's the settler. So now he can go southeast. We could settle right here. If I settle here, I will be in range of the iron. If I settle here, I will have all the tiles around the volcano. This would actually be a really nice Petra city. Well, I mean, not the best Petra city ever, but if we can get Petra and then the volcano blows up a few times, these tiles would potentially have really nice yields. That's what I'm saying. And I don't particularly care about being in range of this iron right here. In fact, we could have another city in the middle. Like, I could actually have a city here if I settle here. Straight up. It will be a little bit close to my other cities, but we'll get silver, we'll get iron. Or we can have a city down here that also works. Right here. That is actually a pretty decent one. That's better. Let's mark that right away. Whoops, hold on. Yeah, this exact tile right here. Is that a volcano? That's not a volcano. Nope. Okay, this will be a city. That's probably going to be our next one. And we should also get a city in this general area. We have Mount Vesuvius over there. Would be nice to take advantage of that. It's not going to be amazing because it has a lot of mountains around it. But it would still be nice to have a city up there. Okay, anyway, let's maybe grab a granary. Yeah, we still don't have one, and that's always useful. This is a pretty interesting looking map. It's Pangaea, by the way, in case you're wondering. Get that tobacco, and go get our city. This is a hill, so it's nice. Yeah, we have some hills next to the volcano. I quite like this spot. It could be a pretty nice city in the long run. And we might be able to get the wheat. I still have land surveyors. And if I won't have enough gold, we can always sell some diplomatic favor. So right here. Yup. Okay, once we finish currency, we probably want to rush the commercial hub. The only risk here is that I will fall behind in science a little bit, but I want to get my trade routes out as soon as possible. We can catch up in science later. Catching up in science shouldn't be a huge problem. And I'm not being threatened because we got friendly with both our neighbors. In fact, we only really have one direct neighbor, which is Sumeria. They should be fairly easy to stay allied with. Okay, this is the city. It will be a little bit close to our capital, but that's alright. Done. And we'll open with a monument. So we can buy the wheat, I think. Yes. Yeah, because the city-state would definitely steal that. I could also get the hill, but I don't want to spend too much gold on that. I think I would rather get the silver, because that's a luxury, and we'll need it for amenities. This will be a very unusual game for me, because I usually rush science like way more than this. But hey, it's going to be something a little bit different. Okay, now we can build a commercial hub. We'll obviously still want a campus, so that's probably going to be next. Where would the campus be? Again, I will chop the majority of this jungle around here, so don't look at that adjacency bonus too much. As for the commercial hub, well, I could remove the forest. We could have it here. That's an option. Where will the government plaza be? That's an important part. Probably somewhere between the other two cities. So I would say it will probably be in this area. Maybe even right here. Okay, so if we have a government plaza right here, then we could have an industrial zone here. Although we could also have an industrial zone to the southwest and build a dam. If I build a dam on this tile, wait, is that out of range? That is actually out of range of both my cities. But in theory, we could have a dam here with a different city, and then we could have 3 different cities get the industrial zone bonus from one single dam. Washington could have an industrial zone here, Cincinnati could have one here, and then in theory we could have another city like to the northwest. Kind of, it won't be very good, but we could still have one. The only problem is that it would have to be this city to build the dam, because it's slightly out of range. The alternative was building a dam down here, but then only Cincinnati will be able to use it. Just something to consider. I'll have to think about that one. Anyway, next up, let's go for horseback riding. And we should get a builder to improve that iron. So how about we just get a quick builder? We can get one in 3 turns. So I think the commercial hub can wait. We can actually speed up the commercial hub by removing some of the jungle. So then that builder can speed up the commercial hub and also improve the iron. Where is he going? Well, I'm not sure, but we are friendly. And we got some extra yields, nice. That's always appreciated. I should check the science rankings, but I will be behind early on. That's just expected. I don't even have to check them. I know we are behind in science right now. But that's okay, that's Deity for you. Okay, we can also start a builder here. We could actually start a campus, how about that? Where would that be? Yeah, up here, so that we can get +1 from the mountain. Yeah, okay. Sure. Let's do that then. And we are about to get a government. Since this is supposed to be a relatively friendly game, I might go for Classical Republic to get more housing and more amenities and more great person points. This will actually synergize nicely with the city-state bonus, which we apparently lost right now. But we'll get it back, don't worry. Yeah, let's go for Classical Republic. I think that will work pretty well. Here we go. That gives us 3 economic policy slots. We can pick up, yeah, Charismatic Leader for sure. And our Diplomatic policy slot got converted into Wildcard instead of keeping it here. That's one of our abilities. And for the 3rd economic policy, well, we could just grab colonization, since I will be getting more settlers. And 1 more. So keep conscription. Here, done. Okay then. Next up, let's grab military tradition real quick. There's the builder. So we can remove the jungle and use that to speed up the commercial hub. So, yeah, I think right here will be fine. I could buy a tile and build it somewhere in this area. I still think this would be a good one. If we give up that plan for the dam, we could have an industrial zone right here, between the stone resources. So then we would have a government plaza where the forest is, commercial hub right here, and then we could still have one more district right here, and the holy site will be adjacent to it as well. I think that's reasonable. So let's build a commercial hub here, and then New York can have another district right here. Works for me. I think I'll switch to auto exploration sometime soon. Let's go remove that jungle, and then we'll go to improve the iron. And I need to get rid of that Barbarian Camp, actually. I should have sent my units earlier. He might leave the camp. Oh, he's under attack by the city-state. I will probably be too late. Nice, explosion. We need more builders to improve these tiles and to take advantage of extra yields. Shop that and probably get a mine. We'll need to get a few mines for apprenticeship boost anyway. Yeah, I assume the city-state will kill that barbarian. So we missed out on some gold and some era score. And even more yields, very nice. This is actually quite useful. We got 2 more builds exactly, so... yeah, let's maybe go to Cincinnati instead. We can get a quarry and a mine. And the diamonds, maybe. You know, to speed up the campus and help that city's production in general. Next up, probably drama and poetry. And then recorded history. We can get a boost for recorded history. We will need more than one campus anyway. And we should keep selling horses, but maybe to somebody who's friendly with us.
Man on a horse is spiritually...
like Gilgamesh. Yeah, he will buy some. We can sell him 24 horses. Maybe less than that. We'll just take all of his flat gold. There we go, nice one. We can sell a few to Canada as well. So, 20 horses to Canada. We'll get the money. Yeah, he's not willing to pay as much. How much will he pay? He won't even pay 100 for 20 horses. That's a little bit disappointing. How much will you give us? Okay, that's not a terrible deal. I'll take it. That leaves us with 300. Okay, next up, I don't think we need sailing just yet. We will boss the wheel in a few turns. So we can do that. And that was quite a few Sumerian improvements. Yeah, he's going to spam them a lot. We'll keep an eye on him. Who's in the lead right now as far as science goes? Canada, actually. Okay. And hey, we're not last. Which is surprising considering I only have one campus. Well, I have 0 campuses. We have 1 under construction. That's what I want to speed up. Okay, so market, obviously, and then a trader. Again, that's our goal. Get more traders. Because that's how we'll maximize Owls of Minerva and our unique bonus. To get as many envoys as possible. That's basically the plan for this game. And then we'll need more settlers. There's still a lot of space to settle. I don't want a city somewhere around here. I mean, we could just settle right here. Which is not the worst idea ever. The city itself will not be amazing, but it will be good enough, I think. So basically right here. It will have fresh water, which is the important part. I could always build it away from there and get an aqueduct in the future, but I don't like relying on an aqueduct. There's the wheel boost. I don't see any more barbarian camps at the moment. And more envoys. What about the quests? Anything interesting? We will build a government plaza. I guess I should build another holy site, but we don't have a religion, so I don't necessarily want to do that. Yeah, I really don't. We could get Cardiff right now, but that bonus will do literally nothing for me at the moment. So let's not waste our envoy right now. We'll get the iron because that will basically pay for itself. We can keep selling it to the AI. Or use it for our own army. This is supposed to be a relatively peaceful game, but I will still need some kind of army, you know? I mean, that's obvious, I think. If only for self-defense. Next research. That should probably be apprenticeship. For more production. I think so. Will we get sailing boosted? No. I don't think we will. But I don't need a harbor, I can't really build one anywhere. We are nowhere close to the coast. This seems to be the coast. I'm not even sure if we'll get a chance to start a city over there. I'll try, but it might not actually happen. Let's get that iron, that gives us iron working boost. So now we could go for iron working to unlock the swordsman, but I'm not being threatened by anyone. Which means that's not really necessary right now. Kind of sucks that we are nowhere close to the coast, however. Because that means I will not be able to build harbors for more trade routes. That is a little bit disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we'll go to Bologna, which gives us 5 envoys, and we are allied again. So this is going to be a pretty nice combo. I'm looking forward to seeing how it will work out once we get like 8 or 9 trade routes. However, I'm going to end this episode here and continue in the next one. So thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this setup. And leave a like and subscribe if you aren't subscribed. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.